Hey there, and welcome to the Ultraman Connection collectible Navi. Last time we saw the S.H.Figuarts of Ultraman Trigger Multitype, Caramera, and Glitter Trigger Eternity. Now let's go check out the other Ultraman Trigger figures from S.H.Figuarts.
Alright, so last time we saw Ultraman Trigger Multitype, Caramera, and Glitter Trigger Eternity. We will also have guest appearances of Dada and Gomora. Alright, so in this upcoming video we'll see more Ultraman Trigger figures from S.H.Figuarts, and we will see Ultraman Trigger with some new accessories. We also have Evil Trigger, Ultraman Z with the infected eye, Sky type, and of course let's start with Trigger Dark. So Trigger Dark is one of the 4 Giants of Darkness and Ultraman Trigger's former appearance. He became a separate entity when Kengo Manaka returned to the present. The darkness within the revived Trigger Dark entered into Ignis's body, giving him the power of the Giants. So the figure measures about 5.9 inches or 15 centimeters tall, and Trigger Dark has been sculpted in his unique outfit and armor, which features multiple points of articulation for display. The figure is just like any other Figuarts. It's made of PVC and ABS plastic, and Trigger Dark comes with 5 alternate hands, a red color timer, and the Circle Arms multi-sword, as well as Ultraman Trigger multi-type hands, both left and right. So this figure retailed for roughly 7,480 yen, or about 57 US dollars, and it was a Bandai Premium exclusive figure, making it a little bit harder to get than your typical S.H.Figuarts figure. So yeah, we can see that you can place Trigger Dark with Caramera, you can have him face off of Ultraman Trigger, and here is the Circle Arms multi-sword. So it's really awesome that this Trigger Dark includes this neat accessory, so you can switch between the 2 figures. Here we have the Banpresto's Brave Hero statue figure of Trigger Dark, or in this case I think the Dark Heroes statue figure, and it's pretty well done, and you can see that the size is slightly bigger than the S.H.Figuarts, but this one comes in a really cool pose, and it's a statue rather than an action figure. So with the S.H.Figuarts you have multiple points of articulation and you can control the different poses, whereas the Banpresto version is just a statue, but you don't have to make your poses, you can just enjoy this wonderful cool looking pose. Here we have Evil Trigger. So Tamashii Nations and Bandai held the Tamashii Nations 2022 event, and including the S.H.Figuarts of Evil Trigger as one of the exclusives and lottery item. So this figure stands about 5.9 inches or 15 centimeters tall, and it will come with 4 pairs of alternate hands, a red color timer, and extra parts for Ultraman Z Original. And as we saw earlier, there was a really nice kind of like exclusive sleeve. So not only do you have the brown box, but you have that cool looking box art, and then you remove the sleeve, and then you have a more of a traditional S.H.Figuarts box. And here we can see all the different accessories. And I think what's really got me excited is the extra parts for Ultraman Z Original. So as we saw, the parts for Ultraman Z include a replacement head with one of his eyes in a red color, which denotes that he was possessed by Celebro in the movie Ultraman Trigger Episode Z. And in addition to the replacement head, he also gets a replacement left and right hand with the light bullet effect, so it's really cool. But yeah, I mean, even with the Evil Trigger, you have all these cool alternate hands you can swap out, and you can do some neat poses. And here's a little pose I kind of resemble from a classic Evil Tiga figure that I have. And here you can change Ultraman Z out with the different parts, and man, this is so cool, just like the movie. And I really like that that energy beam. I think they call it the light bullet effect. So it looks really cool. So you can do very cool poses with this figure, and these accessories just make the Ultraman Z figure look even more aggressive. So really neat. And yeah, you can do a lot of nice photography with these two. And yeah, I think yeah, Evil Trigger looks pretty spot on, just like the movie. And curious to see if Van Presto will tackle the other two as statues. But here we can have the four, just like the movie, kind of team, like a tag team here. So yeah. All right, now we have another the Bandai Premium exclusive, which is Ultraman Trigger Sky type, and this figure also stands about 5.9 inches or 15 centimeters tall, and he will come with 4 pairs of extra hands and a red color timer, the Lambert light bullet effect with a stand for posing, and of course the signature weapon, circle arm sky arrow. Isn't this cool? So yeah, this figure retails for 7,150 yen or $55, same as the Evil Trigger figure. So really cool. But yeah, again, all 3 of these items are not sold at typical retail places, so you might need to do a little hunting for them. But yeah, I think if you want to complete the Ultraman Trigger collection, all these figures are really great. And check out I really love these these translucent beam effects, because you can put like a light on them, and man, it just looks so cool on the shelf. If you have you can like pose pose the figures against other kaiju or other evil characters, so you can make a face-off. So really fun. And yeah, here's the circle arms sky arrow. So yeah, here's Dada. You can do some poses like this, and with the light, again, really beautiful. You can make that neat looking effect there. And just for fun, I'm bringing out Gomora and Glitter Trigger Eternity. So let's take one last look at the Ultraman Trigger lineup for the S.H.Figuarts. And man, they have a lot, so I think we're just missing the power type, and maybe throw in the other Giants of Darkness, and it should be pretty cool. And also Trigger Truth, don't forget Trigger Truth.
Tamashii Nations continues to deliver amazing products, and these Ultraman Trigger figures are no exception. Looking forward to see a power type of Ultraman Trigger, and hopefully the Giants of Darkness as well. Alright, well, stay tuned for more on Ultraman Connection. See you next time!